Hi everyone, it's Chelsea with Love and Stuff. I am really bad at filming like intros and outros sometimes, so please forgive that. I just wanted to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing in this video. Currently, like I've mentioned in my past video I just uploaded, I am working on my next event, which is the Harvest Festival here. It's a local event. I'm trying to get back into doing those. I used to do some a long time ago, and I just kind of fell off doing other things with my other job, my other side hustles and everything. But art is something that's really important to me, so I will be continuing to do those local festivals. I've invested in some equipment to help me sell and display those things, so I am dedicated to doing that. That being said, this video is just going to be me showing you some of my process, a lot of what I'm working on, just some vloggy event prep. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I want to show you some printmaking that I'm working on right now. Sorry, I'm walking through the house. I've been getting into linoleum printmaking, or lithography, I guess it's called. I am a novice, so don't judge me too harshly, but I want to show you some of the prints that I've made. Yay! Don't try to kill your daddy! Got a couple of these bees that I've made. Of course, the camera doesn't do them justice. I think they look really good. Every time I do a lithography print, it doesn't look exactly how I envision it, but I'm getting better. Of course, the ink distribution could be better on some of these, but yeah, I don't hate them. And then here's a few that I've messed up, like really bad. Let's see, a couple of frogs, I did those too. I'll show you those in a second. But like the first one I did of the bee, ooh, she looked bad. Ooh, she looked bad. Okay. Anyway, leave those alone. I also did some frogs. This is probably the best one I did, or one of the best ones. I also did this one, and then those two. They all get numbered, so this run will like get 1 out of 6 or however many I did, so I'll number them in the order they were made. Some people like to collect specific numbers. And then I only got 2 of these because I ran out of ink, and you can kind of see this one's faded. But that's the worm from the labyrinth. I did that. Oh, that was my first piece that I did. I tried to make it look like the brick that he's in front of, you can tell, and kind of grungy. But yeah, those are my 3 prints I have so far. I want to do some small ones, like how you would get erasers and carve out of them, because I've heard that those make really good little stamps and you can do patterns and stuff that way. I think that'd be really fun to play around with different patterns after I've carved little things inside of the big pink erasers, you know, you use for school. Yeah, that's what I've been working on. It's been really fun experimenting with printmaking. The print sells well. You can keep making it as long as you want to, or you can do a limited run and charge more for it. Just depends on how you as a printmaker want to run that part of your business. So maybe I'll sell one, maybe. And if I get some different colored ink, I can definitely try. Maybe like a gold color would be really pretty for the bees. I'm not sure, but this is my first try. So we'll see if I sell any of these at the Faye Festival.
Mr. Yang, say hello to the people on the internet.
This is my 2-year-old Boston. I haven't been on here in like 3 years, so y'all have not met him yet. He is an angel, and I love him. He is my son, and he is my world, and I love him. He's a good boy.
He's his good boy. Yeah. He's his best boy. Is that right, Mr. Man? Go and zoom in on your face and see how beautiful you are. Look at him. Is him not beautiful? Love you.
Okay, so right now I am printing a couple of t-shirts. This is the design. This is our martial arts studio, one of the t-shirts that we do. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm printing 2. I had a father and daughter want t-shirts, so pressing those. They are direct to fabric with my nice heat press I have here. I got it from Vivor, as you can see the brand name there. I haven't had any issues with it, but it is very finicky and you have to figure out what the temperature is that works for you. I get my transfers from Ninja Transfers just because that's the first person I tried and they gave a good sample pack. If I ever find someone really good, that'd be great too, that's a little cheaper. But they still have decent prices, especially since you can get like discounts online. You can find coupons. For now, this is what I'm using. I don't hate it. It's just I feel like maybe my pressure isn't good enough. I might need to tighten the pressure on it, but I'm nervous to mess with that because it is so many pieces. And I've tried doing it with this thing and I don't think I can get it to move anymore. So I'm gonna have to mess with these. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is working. The shirts are decent condition. Every time I pull one out, I'm proud of it. Well, they're good condition. I don't mean to sound like they're not good, but we do feel comfortable enough with the quality and everything to sell them full price. So we do, and it's really been a nice little extra income for our studio. If you don't know, we run a martial arts studio where we live. We have a really, really great group of students there. But anyways, I'll show you what it looks like when it's completely done. This is the last press with the actual transfer underneath here, and then I'll have to do a press without it, so that's going to be a couple more presses. So I'll show you when it's completely done. Okay guys, so I'm about to pull the film off of my first shirt of the night. See how it turned out.
You said you were going through some photos the other day?
Hell yeah. Turned out good.
Looks good to me. I think it turned out great. I did hold it on there a little longer than normal, and I think it's way better than the last one I've done. But yeah, looks good. I'll have to do the final press on this one, and then I can start the second one. Mr. Yank, is this good puppy? Is this a good puppy, Mr. Man? Is he having a good day today? I hope so. Because you're so handsome. And then so nice. Look at them Pete's. Look at that booty. He's so cute. He's listening to me. Now at this point in this video, blog, vlog, whatever you want to call it, studio, whatever, I am about to show you some footage of some equipment that I got. I ordered some things that I think will be very useful in my shows that I'm going to be showing in soon in October and beyond. Hopefully they'll help me display my items in a more professional and aesthetic and more easily, things that help people sell more product, things that help you move product. And if you're someone who does this regularly, you understand what I'm talking about, because a big part of selling your stuff isn't just having things made and taking pictures of it. It's also, when you do go to shows, having a good setup. And if you're someone who doesn't do this regularly or doesn't understand, there is a science and a math behind displays and how people's eyes look across your display. Graphic design is very similar to that, and I'm a graphic designer, so I kind of look at it the same perspective. Even though I don't have any kind of like merchandising or business degree, I do understand layout, aesthetic, and balancing within a booth. So I try to use the skills that I have from being a graphic designer to use in my booth displays. And of course, there's good and bad displays. You experiment, you learn. It takes a while to get used to it. And then people also change. Like if you live in one town and you display your stuff in that town for 5+ years, maybe your demographic changes. Maybe people get tired of looking at the same booth. So you do need to update it frequently and keep it fresh, even if you're selling the same material. So these items that I'm about to show you in the rest of the vlog are going to be things to help me with that in the future. Hi everybody. So I just got a couple of packages in the mail today. I want to open them for you because they are in relation to my arts and crafts business, my side hustle, my passion in life, which is what I do here on my channel. I have an event coming up and I want to start doing more events in person, so I'm going to start building up my display inventory because right now I don't really have anything for what I'm currently selling. I did change the kinds of things that I sell in my shop and in relation to my business. So I needed some new things to display those items in a way that will make them leave the table faster. So this is mostly going to be display prop stuff. So I'm just going to open them for you. Smaller boxes within boxes. I think I know what these are. I got 3, count them 3, greeting card displays. I hope they look like they did in the picture and that they're exactly what I need. They don't feel very heavy, so I don't think they're like heavy duty wood, but it did look like they were made out of wood. I'll put one of those together and show you what that's supposed to look like because I'm very nervous about them. But I do a lot of hand painted cards now, and I might even do some digital ones if I ever just get the inspiration, but right now that's not what I'm doing. They're all relatively the same size now that I use a template for them that I've created, but I still, there's paper everywhere now. I still needed some way to display them that looks nice. And I had nothing. They were just kind of sitting in a little bin and people were looking over them. And then when people did find that display, they were like so excited. So I know that I need to display them better and they will do well. Because I did sell like 7 or 8 at the first event that I showed them at, which is crazy because I don't normally have that kind of reaction to a new product that I'm selling. Oh yeah, this is like puzzle pieces. Oh my gosh. I hope I can figure this out. I don't see any kind of instructions. Oh my. Y'all, I'm not good at this kind of thing, so we're gonna have to figure this out. It looks pretty simple. It also looks very like, it's like not paper thin metal. Paper thin wood, but it is definitely fragile. Like I could break this if I stepped on it. Okay, so I'll just have to keep that in mind. Here's the side pieces. Let's see if I can build it on top of my little rickety couch situation. Okay, that looks like a front piece. I don't see any numbering or anything on these. They're just like, you'll figure it out. Okay, so I guess we'll just have to figure it out. All right, side pieces. This looks like the back piece. Maybe if I can figure it out with no instructions, I'll be able to do it every single time we're at an event and not have to worry about it. Does that sound like a plan, Stan? I'm not sure. Okay. I think I need to do this on the floor. I've got a lot more of these little pieces than I do the big ones. So I'm guessing the big ones go... I'm guessing this one goes here. I gotta do this on the floor. I'm gonna break something. Hi, welcome to my floor. I did clean a little bit today, but forgive me if there's dust or something. Hey, Angus. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they do pop up into each other. So this one has some work to do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just gotta try not to break it, y'all, because it is scaring me a little bit. Okay. It's not level though. I don't think this is the right. I don't think this is the right front piece. These are big front pieces, and then this is little. These are paneling that all look the same. I'm gonna guess this is the front one because it's the smallest. Oh my, oh my. Y'all pray for me. I usually have my husband help me build stuff. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, sturdy as she goes. Now I gotta figure out, I think these all go. It's really not that hard, y'all. I'm just making this sound a lot harder than it is. My husband would be laughing at me if he were here, because this is like not that difficult. Now that I'm like looking at it. I'm gonna soak up the sun. Okay, yay, we're getting it, youngest. We're getting it. Okay, this next piece goes into this one. And this looks like it'll break down pretty easy too. I don't know if I want to, but it is nice to know that it can. Okay. Next is this last one, Mr. Man. Are you helping? It popped a little of the corner. Ooh. We'll just flip that sucker around. Oh, no, stop. Okay. Okay, this is very finicky. Okay. Perf. It's coming together, my son. Mwah. It's coming together. Okay, and then these are the bottoms. Did I mess up not doing these first? Ooh, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna, maybe you can see me screw this up. Okay, I see the little slats. Ooh, I think you're supposed to put these in first, so I'm gonna have to remove all those that I just put in there so that I don't break these. I broke it. I guess it'll still work. Dang. That sucks. I'm trying really hard not to break them, but they're so sensitive. Oh, this is making me a nervous wreck. Okay, we're definitely not taking this apart once it's filled. I think I'll just glue it together and be done with it. Oh, okay, we got it. Holy moly. This is a lot. I don't think I like this. These better look really good. Okay, these are going in a little easier because they're not as close to that shelf right there. Alright, go in. Yeah, I'm gonna wood glue these, I think. Just because I think that would be a lot more secure. Oh, this one's falling out, like I said. Alright, y'all stay together now. Don't freaking piss me off. Oh, that's such a disaster that I broke that one. Definitely gonna have to wood glue these babies. Okay, last one, Yang. I got 2 more of these suckers to build. I mean, I didn't pay like nothing for them, but you would think they'd be a little bit better quality. And I'll be sure to link the stuff that I purchased in the comments or in the description of the video in case y'all are interested in these, or if you want to read up on them, because I did break a piece off, unfortunately. And I'm concerned that I will do that again. But so far it's looking pretty good. I just want more security. And then that piece broke off. Ugh, that's so sickening. I don't know. Good enough. They're just not easy to put all of them in there when they're... Oh my gosh, they keep cracking. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. It's really difficult to put them all in at the exact same angle. Like one of them wants to go down first. There. Or just popped on its own. Lord have mercy. We'll have a heart attack. I think this is it, y'all. Whew. Bottom one is the only one that looks flushed. And I'm really scared. But they still look fine. I don't think it's going to be an issue. It's just not perfect. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. I think I see. All right. Well, there's our first card display. I'm really excited. This looks good, doesn't it, Yang? Doesn't it look good? I don't think that broken one really hurt it much because it is going to slide into that slot still with the amount that sticks out. It's just a little frustrating because I just bought it. And I did what I think I was supposed to do. No instructions included. I'm going to move him over here while I build something else that I bought. I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm going to put these other 2 shells just like that one to the side, and I can build them before the event. I at least have one finished. It looks like it could hold 2 or 3 cards per shelf. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves on that. So that's a good chunk of cards. 3 if you don't want them to touch, maybe. That might be more what I do because I don't think I have like an enormous amount of cards to display at the moment. We'll see. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Oh. Okay, I forget what's in this one. I think I know, but hopefully they're built and I don't have to build them too much. Ugh. Oh no, I might have to build them too. Okay. All right, I got 2 of those, and oh, that's the great thing. These are heavy, y'all. Throw that box. I'm sorry, Yang. I didn't mean to scare you. He's my good boy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare. I did not mean to scare. Anyways, I got 2 of whatever this is. Here's the opener part. Oh man, I gotta build this whole thing. I'm so lazy. Comes with its own little screwdriver. That's cool. And instructions. Holy moly. Yay. Okay. It comes with a little sign so that you can write the pricing on there if you want. I don't think you have to have that in there for it to stay together. It's a jewelry rack specifically for me, earrings, and they're already pre-installed. Huh. Interesting. Hope they're all intact since they did get shipped together. That's a bubble wrap. It seems sturdy. Okay, cool. So it's got like a bunch of sides so that you can display a lot of earrings. So I'm gonna build this one too. Don't want my dog to eat that. Okay. Looks simple enough. Yeah, you just have little dowels. Okay, here's the Lazy Susan part on the bottom. Hopefully that doesn't get torn up too quickly. And then you use these little wooden dowels that it came with to put the stuff in. And there's some screws. Oh yeah, because there is a screwdriver with it. Where did that go? So first step, assemble the middle panel and the 2 side panels together with 4 screws and wooden pins. So the screws go in, so you do it before you put it on here. That's the last thing you do. Okay. Think what I need to do. Sides, yes. Like so. Like so. You just do that. I'm putting it between my legs to build it. I know this is gracious. I'm sorry. I don't feel like going into my craft room. Okay. Where do the wooden dowels go? They go in. Okay. This is where the screws go, top and bottom, and then the wooden dowels go on the inside. Okay. Get on in there. Okay. We have our 2 wooden pins on the inside, like it says. And then I got to fit these holes in there. No, I don't have a hammer on me. I don't feel like getting it. So that worked perfectly. Now I just need to screw these in. I'll take you out in just a minute, Yangy, okay? Mama's almost done. This is a big screw for this little bitty screwdriver. I'll be real with y'all. I hope this doesn't go in crooked because that would make me cry. I always build stuff with my husband home because I'm just afraid I'm gonna mess it up. This might be a good example of why I do that. Went all the way down into that encampment, whatever. Okay, now I do this one. Me and my husband have been watching Gunner TV. I don't know if y'all watch people who do commentary channels. We don't watch a ton of them, but we've got a few that we really like, and he's really funny. I recommend his stuff, but we're watching some of his old streamed but re-uploaded and edited content where he watched the show called Tool Academy, y'all. Holy crap, that show is wild. Of course it's like fake reality, like none of that reality stuff is real, but it is really funny, and his commentary is great. The stream's commentary is great, and this from years ago, like it's not new, but there we go. There's one side. I'm so proud. Yay. Okay, now I gotta do the other side. Same thing. But we're really enjoying that content. It's giving us some entertainment for sure. And we've been talking about possibly doing our own commentary channel. I don't know if anyone would give a crap, but I think it'd be fun. And that's kind of what we're thinking is more fun for us to do than to get a following or anything. I could see somebody messing up the bottom pieces when they're trying to put those dowels together like that. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm almost done, Yangus. Almost. And now the screws again. But we're just talking about doing that possibly for fun. We don't know yet. We'd have to talk about like a schedule and what show we want to do first, because there's so many. Like we really like the old like Ultimate Fighter show. We like America's Next Top Model. I miss that show. I used to watch that religiously with my sister. It was a good time. Back when I lived in my parents' home. It is really hard to do this. And the last one for this set, it's a fairly decent wood. I think I want to paint it though, because I don't know. I don't love the wood look, but if I did that, I'd have to paint all of them, and I don't know what color. Like, do I want to keep it neutral so that my cards do the talking, or do I want to make it like a brand color and like be cute with it? I don't know, you guys. My brand is in the middle of a change, as you can tell by me getting whole new displays and changing up what events I sell at, which I still want to do cons, but anyone and everyone who is in the con selling circuit knows how much that has changed. Not just with AI, of course AI has a lot to do with it, and a lot of cons are letting resellers get into the artist alley, which is a whole nother argument that I don't even want to get into. But there we go. There we go. Let me try one more thing. It's just not, this one's not wanting to go in as nice. And then you put the wooden pins in the bottom and stick this on top. But yeah, what I was saying was the anime con or convention circuit in general has become so gosh darn competitive that a lot of people who I used to vend with at events, they don't get to do it anymore. Like they can't. Like, it's just so competitive that they can't get in, and they're really good artists. Like, it's not bad people. Of course the quality has gone up with that. I'm not gonna argue that point. I do see better quality vendors at events than I used to, but at the same time, it's like there are some really good seasoned artists who try to keep up with the times and the kinds of products they sell, but they're still just not getting accepted into events anymore. And I got rejected from like 2 in a row, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break, focus on my art and my crafts. And not all of these are the same size, by the way. Some of those don't fit. I'm a little concerned that I don't, yeah, I only have 2 left. I don't know if they'll fit, but yeah, I don't think these are gonna fit. Yeah, I think you're only supposed to put 2. Yeah, two screws. Okay, these are screw holes. No wonder they wouldn't freaking fit, Chelsea, you stupid. Stupid. I gave you 2 of these extras, so that's cool. Anyway, I keep interrupting myself, sorry. It just gets so competitive that you just don't feel like you can do it anymore. Like, I know that some people who I really admire, at least like 3 different artists, have done it full time, and since then they've gotten so competitive that like they're scared they can't do it full time anymore. And that makes me really sad, because these people have been working for decades, like at the con scenes, and shoot. This is difficult. That's a lot of work, y'all. I'm tired. But yeah, this is supposed to spin like you would at like a boutique or something with the earrings on it. Cool. And I have, oh yeah, look at that. No, look at my feet. It just spins and they can look at it. Oh, isn't that cool? Yep, love it. All right, now you gotta look at me for a second. I have 2 of those to build, or this one and then one more. And then I have 2 more of the card shelf to build. That one makes me more nervous than this one does. Of course, neither of them are fun to build. I don't love building furniture, but it's what you gotta do. And then I also right here, which I'm not gonna pull out right now because I'm tired already. I have not slept a lot this weekend, so I'm easily winded. Hope to catch up tomorrow since I'm off work tomorrow. I had enough hours that I needed to take more time from my day job. But yeah, this is a standing, it can have wheels if you want it to. I don't think I'm gonna do that at all because I don't want people touching it and it moving around. And also I'm gonna be outside for a lot of events and I don't want it moving around. So hopefully this will be a good replacement for my cube racks. I'll put a picture here of what I'm talking about for the cube racks. I used to use those a lot in my convention displays. I'm kind of straying away from them just because those connectors break and it's hard, it's almost impossible to find new ones that fit your exact cubes. So instead of just buying a new set every time I break too many of those connectors and having to deal with zip ties and fearing of them breaking and falling apart, I've had that happen before at a outdoor event. It's embarrassing and it can also damage my product if they hit the ground outside. So I got this instead. It's a standing paneled rack, self-sustaining. Like I don't have to put connectors in it or anything. I just have to build it initially. And then I am going to zip tie the ever-loving heck out of it so that it won't fall apart. And it's gonna be for my hats that I want to display, maybe some paintings, depending on how much I like it. I think I only got 1 of them to test it, and if I like it, I might get more. I've got my cool sticker displays. I don't think you guys have seen those yet because I only used them at that last event I did, but they went really well. It really is a superior way to display my stickers, and I'm so sad that I did not do it sooner. But I'll show you everything once I get them assembled, built, whatever, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And if worse comes to worse, I'll at least show you at the event because I love vlogging the experience of getting ready for an event. And granted, I don't know if this event is gonna be good or bad or whatever because I've never done it. I heard good things about the first one they did. This is a new group locally who are doing like a faith festival kind of thing. And a lot of my products are changing to be more like friendly for that kind of crowd. So I think that my stuff might do well if there's a good crowd. And I really hope that there is because I did hear good things about the first one they did. So yeah, here's hoping, crossing my fingers and my toes, wish me luck. And be sure to go follow me on Instagram, luff_in_stuff. I'll put a picture of my page here so you can see it. Also, feel free to follow me on TikTok. I do post on TikTok probably more frequently than I do Instagram. I'm trying to do better on both and here on YouTube as well, just because I do want to market myself better. It's just the hardest part of doing this. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I do a lot of social media for my day job and I think I do a pretty dang good job of it. But doing that for my day job and then also doing it for my husband's job and then also doing it for my side hustle, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and you get kind of burnt out when you get to do it for your own pleasure. That's what I struggle with, but I'm trying to jump on some trends. I'm trying to do unique stuff. I'm trying to do the kind of stuff that gets popular. I'm trying to do things that I don't normally see. I'm trying to just experiment with it right now. And I appreciate any and all support that you guys can give me. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you are new here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment below what you are working on right now if you're an artist yourself. I'd love to know what everyone is making, drawing, creating, crafting. It's really fun to talk about those kinds of things. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.